It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers, and it's coming up next.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. And a strong performance here will certainly help him achieve that goal.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players, each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught, it's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to keep it himself. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That one on target to Watson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That pickup good for 29 yards.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Love to throw it on first down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Lions offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. 2nd and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Williams in motion. From the gun on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A good play action with Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A handoff running left, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Goff to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Goff. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Here's Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Love to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He's across midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level 1st half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Nixon on the return. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
First and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's got a man. That's Watson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Love. Throwing right, it's taken in. They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On play action, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down. Here's Jacobs. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go play action with Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Now, Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Goff to throw. Over the top, he's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. A short pickup to the 38. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Jacobs. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. Third and 9. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He connects with St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Now let's see who the Spot Monster really is. It's quite simple, really. Coach Roger discovered the temple at Lambeau Field. He wanted to sell for millions, retire a rich man, but Mark's drama teacher found out. That no skills for the on the sort of ball that we see here. He tried to expose all my plan. Exactly. That's like Coach Roger created the costume of the Fox Monster to kidnap Mr. Marvel and keep him hiding in the football to find a sword for himself. I was so close to getting that sword. So close. I think I'm it too. But we were being like kids. Famous actor and the longest march game. And now let's find your drama teacher. He's probably living in plain sight with a sword. There's no way that can happen twice in one district. It could be 1,000 every place living in plain sight. Oh, God's fucking. Let's be solved this for you all. Yeah, it's a good deal. Before you go, this is one of my personal chats. It's made out for $1 million. Where did you get this? That's weird. I'll just get it. Remember mysteries and
Coming up next, it's the news with